Last week, Andrea Lucas, chair of the EEOC, and Jonathan Berry, solicitor of the Department of Labor, participated in a webinar discussing priorities of their respective agencies. We wanted to share key information discussed on that call with employers to provide insight into the agencies. Chair Lucas focused on illegal DEI and the EEOC's goal to return to its historical founding, which she views as the need to be colorblind and group neutral. She called for employers to carefully scrutinize their affinity groups, which may be a proxy for distributing privileges or other benefits to only certain groups of employees. The chair also cautioned against employers sharing data on race or other protected characteristics with hiring managers, noting that the agency presumes that collecting and sharing racial data to use in employment decisions is unlawful discrimination. To guard against this presumption, she recommended segregating racial data in confidential storage as one might for confidential medical data to avoid the risk that the data will unlawfully motivate employment decisions. With respect to employers continuing to provide anti-harassment and anti-discrimination training, Chair Lucas emphasized that the trainings must be even-handed and targeted at all employees rather than historical targets of harassment and discrimination. She also advised that employer trainings should not include guidance on unconscious bias, of which she is skeptical. Finally, Chair Lucas expressed concerns that complying with state laws with broader protections could undercut federal law, which in her view would be problematic. She advised to get a good lawyer to navigate. Solicitor Berry said that the most significant shift for the DOL is to focus on the American worker first. For example, the DOL will be coordinating with the EEOC and the DOJ to police any abuse of H-1B visas, which many of you know are temporary, employer-sponsored U.S. work visas that allow foreign professionals to work in specialty occupations. He warned that abuse may fall into discrimination based on national origin. Solicitor Berry also discussed the DOL's proposed rules currently under review, including rules concerning independent contractor classifications and joint employer liability. Per Solicitor Berry, the impetus for the proposed rules was to provide greater clarity. He closed by noting that the DOL plans to focus on the largest employers with the most dominant positions in the labor markets, for whom he has maximum expectations of compliance. If, like Chair Lucas advised, you are looking for a good lawyer to help you navigate the changing landscape, feel free to contact a member of our team.